Me and this guy have known each other way before 2021. I'd say way back, even like in high school, 2012, 2013 times. Yeah, around there. Okay. That's when we met.
He wasn't in the battle contest, just to keep that clear.
Yeah, I was the judge. I was in the contestant.
Were you actually in the same high school?
Yeah, we were in the same high school. Okay, yeah, but I was behind him.
Okay, so you know him or you know of him? Like, what is it? Like, how do you know this guy?
It was really like people in school.
Because you know me, I know you. So you have to vouch for this guy. I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
So, you brought a guy to my house. I don't know who this guy is. I'm like, who's this guy? You got to be the one to put me on.
Yeah. It was more like people in school putting us together. Like, this guy can rap. This guy can rap. That's how we heard of each other. And then now we actually interacted and did what we did back then. None of it was...
You guys worked before?
Yeah. None of it was actually released. We actually recorded way back in high school.
Like, how many songs are we talking?
I would say like
7 or 8.
Yeah, 7 or 8.
Back then?
Most 10, yeah.
And how long ago is this, when you guys were in high school?
This is a long time ago.
When?
I wouldn't want to review.
Okay, so I know it's, 2016?
No,
man, that's come on.
I don't know.
2016 is when I was finishing my A levels. I'm talking like high school.
About 2012.
Yeah.
2012.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys made music, you guys rapped together.
Yeah.
Was it like just as individuals? Were you guys even going by the same names at the time?
Oh, no.
Who were you at that time?
I was Caliber.
Caliber. And you?
Caliber. Yeah, man, I don't like saying that.
No. We need this.
I got to take a breath for this one, It's like, okay, it's like, yeah, it was...
Little something. Was it Little something?
That's even better, bro. I should have gone with that. Little something. Now it was Kip Awesome.
Kip Awesome.
Yeah. Don't laugh, bro. Come on. It's not
okay. I'm not going to laugh.
You should have laughed 10 years ago and tell me that was a bad idea then.
So what's Kip Awesome mean?
So Kip is my last name. My last name is Kip Soy.
You didn't say that when I asked you your name.
Hey, man, those are too many names, bro. Once you pass 3 names, we family.
Okay.
I just met you today, man. Come on now. Now you invited to the barbecue. Oh, you got your passport?
Kip Soy, I'm going to be there.
Yeah, so it's like, so Kip is my last name. So Kip, and then Awesome is, I'll let you guess it.
Awesome.
Amos, bro. Come on. Let's flip them things around.
Damn.
Yeah, I was thinking hard, bro. I was like, man, I need a cool rap name, man. Hey, man, why you squinting your eyes there? Like, what's up? What was this guy thinking? Why? Hey, come on, man. It was a good name, man.
No, but so Kip and Caliber making music.
Kip Awesome and Caliber.
Kip Awesome and Caliber making music.
It's a terrible name. Sounds like
and
a terrible...
We also had a third member named Budoni, but now she goes by Huru. Cosmic Huru.
Ooh.
Yeah, and
so were you guys a group?
And Bass.
Yeah, we were a group.
And the brother Yoda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yoda was our producer.
He was a producer right then. So he used to make the beats.
You said Hayes?
No. Bass and Yoda. He goes by both of them.
Okay.
Bass and Yoda. But now people know him as Black Current.
Yeah. Shout out to Black Current.
Shout out to
so
you guys were in a group.
Some of the music coming out this year.
Okay. So you guys were in a group back then.
Yeah.
What is the name of the group?
Vibe City.
We even said it at the same time. Look at that.
Vibe City. So
crazy. That was a long time.
Awesome, whatever. What is it?
Don't even say it. Like, once you said it like 3 times, it's like you gotta pay me.
Okay.
Like,
Caliber, Modoni,
yeah,
and just 3 of you.
And,
Caliber, Modoni, Yoda, and Kip Awesome.
So now I'm interested in trying to understand something. The break. So Rize. So now you're in high school. You guys make that whatever. You go your separate ways.
Yeah.
You're not even Caliber anymore. How do you guys reconnect again?
Well, these guys went abroad. This guy went abroad, and Huru went abroad. Me and Yoda stuck around, but weren't really working together. But we were still talking here and there. And while this guy was studying sound engineering and Huru was doing her thing in the UK, I was getting active on the scene here. So I can say that's what I've been doing. And it's more like God's timing, where we're coming back together with new skills and on a new level, both of us.
So he said something interesting. He says you went to school for sound engineering.
Yes, sir.
So you definitely bringing like skills to the table. You're bringing value.
A little bit.
Because you can't be saying you're a record label if you can't do certain things. So like in terms of like what do you guys... Wait, let's start with what do you go to school for and what did you learn?
Okay, so I went to school for sound engineering, and I learned absolutely nothing.
Really?
I'm joking.
Did you drop out? Were you high the whole time? Did you not go to class? What happened?
Some of those and those at the same time. My mom's gonna watch this. Come on now.
Love you, mama.
Love you, mom. I went to Cape Town in 2016. School called SAE. Yeah, it's a creative arts school. That's
Yes.
what they call it. So yeah, audio, film, and animation. I was doing audio engineering. Yeah, so I did that for about.
Did you choose to do that because you wanted to, like, because
Yeah.
were you
yeah.
still like an artist who's also
So, I
learning
mean,
this as
so-
a
so,
skill,
like,
or how did you?
yeah,
Why did
yeah.
you pursue that path?
So like, I mean, I dropped out of college like twice, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I dropped out of college twice. After I dropped out of A levels.
Can you go to college if you drop out of A levels?
Hey man, they let me in.
Damn.
They let me in.
Because I think you can only go to USIU with
That's where I went.
USIU. You can go with that year 11 shit.
That's
Like you don't
where I-
have to. Be,
that's-
you don't have to be mature and
That's-
have a
that's
brain. You
where I
just
was. That's where I was. So I mean, that's where I met him.
Shout out USIU.
First time, yeah. So it was about 2012, and like everything was just not working out musically. Like we weren't getting the things that we wanted to do.
What did you guys want to do at that time?
We was just trying to get music out. That was the one mission that we was trying to get done. Yeah, and so we was working with another producer. I'm not trying to say bad things about him, but So Fresh, he's an amazing producer.
Yes.
But like, I mean,
At the time, I think him and Anoya had a studio somewhere.
him and Anoya,
Yeah. That's
where-
how I know So Fresh.
That's where we used to work. So I mean, we just there was a lot of things going on at the moment, you know, with Nanoya as well. They were working too. He was working with a lot of new artists.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, we were not necessarily the priority,
Okay.
you know.
And it happens.
It happens. It happens. We were young too, so it's just like, you know, guys just trying to figure it out. And you know, these kids come to the studio. You know, that was us. So after that, after things not working, now we just needed to figure out ourselves individually. And I think Mudhoni is the first one who just went. Yeah, she went to the UK.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I mean, we were out of balance for a moment. It was like, oh shoot, like,
What do we do?
yeah, what do we do? So now, I mean, like, are we still like, you know, doing this thing?
But like I said, it's God's timing.
Yeah. So I mean, after that, I went to. I knew I needed to do something with this music thing, regardless. I had to do something. And after dropping out the second time, my mom's just like, "Man, bruh, help me help you."
Yeah.
You know. And
I'm trying, child.
I'm trying to help you. I mean, because their generation, they just know education. So like,
That's
I
how
mean,
they think that's the only way they think you can make
Yeah,
it out.
yeah.
So it's like
And
they're
I
not
mean-
being they're not being
it's
fucked
not-
up or
yeah,
mean.
yeah.
It's like that's what they know. They know you go to school, you get a job, you
That is
retire,
the
and
truth.
then you die.
That is the truth. That's how they grow up, and that's how they expect it for you to experience things as well. So she told me, "Hey, man, let me help you." And she knew I wanted to do this music thing full time. So it's like, "Is there any way you can get a degree around it?" And I was starting to mix my own stuff. I got a few cracked plugins and whatnot. I was playing with this, you know. I was like, "Okay, shit, maybe I can do this."
Mm-hmm.
So I enrolled to SAE.
Mm-hmm.
Went there for about 5 years, and I was there for about from 2016 till 2020.
Okay. Can you produce?
Yes, sir. So now I started producing about 2014.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, playing with beats. Me and Baze, he was teaching me, and Yoda, he was teaching me how to make beats and all that.
Yeah.
He's the one who basically taught me how to make beats.
Nice.
So yeah, so we started making beats in my house, and then yeah.
So are you able? So like with this course that you took and what you learned, what are you able to do?
Engineer, like put a record together.
The whole thing.
Put a record together. I mean, where
Can you mix? Can you master?
mix
Can
and
you
master
everything?
and produce? I mean, where I stand out is knowing how to put the things together.
Mhm.
Like I can hear that and be like, oh, that needs that. Oh, that's good there.
Okay.
You know. So yeah.
In any of the music that's going to be coming out, are you producing anything?
Yeah, definitely.
Everything.
Really?
Most of my stuff. I mean, everything that I'm on myself, and I think two records of his.
Yeah, even the one that just dropped today, Crowns Part 2.
Uh-huh.
Go check that
Oh,
out.
so yeah, that's on me.
That's you?
Yeah, that's on
Okay.
me.
Rise.
Mhm.
There's something I need you to help me understand.
Yeah.
Help me understand a record label, because for the longest time ever, in Kenya, what is considered a record label is a studio with a producer. That's a label.
Yeah.
And to be honest, that is not a record label.
for sure.
Even if I
It's just
Google the
the same.
definition of a record label right now, it doesn't meet the threshold. So it's kind of hard to us as a Kenyan industry because people will claim to sign you when they can't offer you anything. You know, like a record label should be able to market you, should be able to distribute you, should be able to do bookings for you. A record label is not just a word you just throw out there. And for the longest time ever, bro, me have been signed 5 times. Oh my God, wow, nobody cares. Because we don't have record labels. If it was proper structures, bro, I'd be eating from albums I made like a long time ago.
Yeah.
So you who's an artist, you who's very, very smart, you who understands a lot of things, it has to be intentional for you to put that word there. And also, what are you trying, like, help me understand why this is important, why you're doing it, and what it means.
Yeah. In a simple way, I'd put it like Rise and Amaz are artists and
Individual artists.
and recording, performing artists, songwriters in the label, under the label. But also, we didn't just say it's a record label because we wanted to use that name. Peter Thande and Amos are also, like managing and directing this thing as individuals, not just as artists, and with the mindset of this is a business and this is a record company and this is how it's supposed to be done. These are the resources that are supposed to go behind it, strategy. These are the objectives. We as individuals, apart from the artist side, have decided to invest, mentally and everything, financially, everything. All the effort going into this is like, I would say, times 2 as artists and as entrepreneurs and as individuals who are trying to solve the problems that we have been holding us behind as artists. We've tried this alone. We've tried this in different ways.
Yeah.
Now we're trying to solve the problems now that we've faced that we know are holding us back.
So let's say you found a talented artist. Would you push for him the same way you're pushing for you?
Yeah, definitely.
Like, would you be like, yo, I'm trying to get an interview for this person. Yo, can I get a video for this person?
Definitely.
Can I get a photo? Like, is it something you're able to scale up? Like, you guys can do it. You're doing it for these 2 artists that you have right now, which is Amaz and yourself. But like, can you scale? Can you do more? Are you able to do what you're doing for yourselves for other people as well?
Like you said, a lot of people use the word or the title record label for superficial purposes, and in Kenya or in other small industries like ours, people will want to join that record label for the optics and for the I'm associated with this record.
That is true.
We're not just gonna do that. We're gonna do it strategically, and if we once we decide to take on an artist, it's going to be because of for a reason and have objectives behind it. And the artist also has to align with the vision of the record label itself.
Okay. So we've heard about what Amos has been doing with his life. So as these guys are going to school, where are you at? Because there's people listening for the first time hearing about. There's people tweeting and saying, "Oh my god!" But like, where are you when these guys go to school? Where does your life go? Because we know. I know where you've been. And I've seen the music and I've seen the growth. But like, that's just one side of your life, I'm assuming. So like, when high school ends and the group ends, where does your life go?
I was supposed to go to the States, but thank God I didn't, because then there would
be no Rise right
there
now.
would be no Rise.
Yeah.
So yeah, things didn't work in the way I thought they would. I had applied to like 5 schools. I've been accepted to all of them, some even with scholarships, but things didn't move in that way for me. So I ended up in school here, and as soon as I started, even before I started school, I was already getting active. Had my first performance, continued recording, and found a place to record. Shout out Black Hole, and pushed it till this point that I'm at now. Like, I've dropped only like 3 projects. I say only because I put a lot of value behind projects. Even if it's an EP, I put a lot of value behind them. So I haven't been as how would you say it? Like, there's not much quantity when it comes to the projects I've done, but there's a lot of quality.
Yeah, they're short.
Yeah.
They're short in length, but like,
I did singles before that. Between the projects, I did performances, and I've gotten enough experience for me to be where I am right now. Like, Yeah.
So you said something that I want to touch on and understand a bit better. Help me understand this. You said it was. I don't know if you said it was good timing or God's timing,
God's
but
timing.
I think you said it was perfect timing as well.
Yeah.
But you said the timing was right.
Yeah.
So from your perspective and where you're sitting and what you see, this is someone you made music with, a while ago. Now they've gone to school and refined certain things they're able to do. Why join forces with this person, not anyone else? Like there's lots of people you could work with. Like why join forces with Amaz? And then like, what do you mean by the timing was perfect?
The timing was perfect because of obviously when we met all those years ago, it wasn't for no reason. It was for a reason. Like even linking back this time, it was for a reason. If you see yourself, if you see your paths crossing with someone more than once, and it's like in a very purposeful way, you're supposed to follow that direction. And
what if it doesn't feel right? What if you're scared?
Well, some things just go unsaid. The chemistry, the way we work, the way we think is very much alike, and we complement each other.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's dope. So, you guys have a plan,
Mm-hmm.
Sir.
and there's been a plan in regards to rollout and how you guys are rolling this whole thing out.
Yeah.
So, I'd love to hear from both of you. Okay, Are there
Hashtag New Music Fridays. Crowns Part 2 is out
yes,
Yeah,
Today.
First
Every
release.
2 minutes we're gonna be doing that, like DJs. You know how DJs do?
that is okay. We love it. But like, when did you start the label was established in 2021. We've established that.
Yes.
So now you guys are releasing. What's the plan? Like how you? Okay, cool. We have the vision. We have the talent. What's the way forward?
I mean, we've pretty much we've thought far ahead. I mean, law number something and laws of power. Think all the way to the end. Plan all the way to the end. So we have a pretty intense plan, which we probably won't go all the way into, but I'll give you something that will give you a layout.
Please.
So last week we started with the Genesis. The Genesis. You saw the one you were talking about with the
Yes.
the paint to the tattoos
Yes.
and stuff. Yeah, we're looking out there like warriors and whatnot.
That shit looks
Yeah.
scary,
It looks
sick.
pretty cool. It's
I'm
pretty
like,
cool,
damn,
yeah.
what is
It's
this?
pretty cool.
Because people don't be doing that. Like,
Yeah.
that's pushing boundaries.
Yeah,
like,
it's trying.
you could do a video in a club with smoking shit, bitches, whatever. But like, going and like shoot, like that's your roots.
Yeah,
It's-
it's different.
yeah.
It's different. So I mean, that was the whole point of us starting with that, because it just and also it had like a little nice poem at the beginning, just to give it a it was a
Set
nice
the
poem.
pace, yeah.
Just to set the pace. Yeah. So that's what we started with last week, and that was supposed to introduce us to the world and the world to us. So that was the first introduction, and from there on, we have a 10-track week plan, a 10-week track plan, 10-plan track week.
10 tracks a week.
Per week plan?
A track a week for 10 weeks.
A track a week for 10 weeks.
That one. So that's
Okay.
exactly what we're doing. So we're going back and forth, and we have a lot of
Amaz Rise.
Amaz
Amaz Rise.
Rise,
I like
Amaz
that. Because even
Rise.
when I was about to cue those, he told me, no, do it like
Yeah.
one rise. One.
Yeah.
I'm like, respect. Like,
Respect,
like,
yeah.
that's love.
That's basically how we're moving. So we have the first drop today was Crowns Part 2
Featuring Kavinia.
featuring
Shout
Kavinia.
out
Shout out
Empress Kavinia,
Kavinia.
man. She did
I don't
a
even think she
wonderful
makes
job.
music anymore. Like,
Yeah, she makes
I'm so
music,
sure. I had a conversation with someone who's like,
Kavinia killer.
someone's like, where's Kavinia? What happened?
Kavinia can win a Grammy.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Kavinia can win a Grammy.
And he gonna stand on that.
Yeah.
I mean, I know her work.
Kavinia talk to
But
him.
these days, I only see like baby photos and lovey-dovey shit. But
Hey,
the
man,
music,
it's-
music
she's-
is what I'm chilling
She's
on.
in a different
Hey,
phase in her
she's
life.
collecting
you know?
inspiration as well, She'll drop a bomb ass album after
So you are saying that the Grammy is possible. We should like stay like ready
Yeah.
for it.
Stay tuned. Stay
Yeah,
tuned.
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Shout
we
out to
worked on that with
Kavinia.
her, and we released it today.
Why part two? Was that part
two,
one?
there's a
Yeah,
part
there was a
one.
part
yeah.
Same with her as well, or
No. That
Okay.
was just me going off.
okay.
So yeah.
I'm sweating like a past.
I know, and like this nigga off of Molly.
So yeah, so that was our first release, and so now from there we're going 10 weeks, 9 more weeks now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, if you haven't caught us the first week, we're gonna be in town for 9 more weeks.
So
Catch us near you.
this 10-week run,
Yes, sir.
um, is there a culmination? Because I'm excited. Because is there a culmination?
It's
like
coming to something.
yeah, because I'm like, okay, I like the
and,
weeks.
and that's why I'm not trying to give you everything because
No, I need to know. I'm like, is there a concert? Is there merch? Is there like some crypto coming? Like 10, because 10 this is heavy every
10
week.
weeks is heavy, exactly. So I mean, 10
And
weeks is a
there's
long
content
time.
attached to each track as well.
I see like there's a Genesis video, like
There's already a Genesis
yeah,
video. There's
and
a
but the
lyric video about
but
today,
Crown
the
Part 2
Crowns.
can be found where it's not on YouTube, but it's where.
It's already on YouTube. It's
Okay.
already on YouTube. The lyric videos on YouTube. Now.
Okay.
So new content every week,
Mm-hmm.
and of course the culmination. We're not just gonna have it go like that and have an anti-climax at the end.
Yeah.
You know, we want to have it be
Yes.
be a moment. So that's, I mean, we have something special for that. Of course, we're gonna release our EPs. That's one.
Yeah,
that's,
for sure.
that's
So individual EPs from the both
individual
of you.
EPs after the 10
After
track.
the 10 track.
Okay.
So I mean, you can expect that right.
Will
after.
those man, I'm sure you guys work crazy, but like will this 10 tracks
be part of those EPs?
Yeah.
No.
I knew it.
Yeah.
You fuckers is crazy.
Yeah.
And I bet the song's already done.
All new shit. Oh, bro, yes.
Of course. Okay, the work ethic in this room is definitely
Yeah,
is
so I
definitely
mean,
working. So like we're getting 10 tracks, boom, back to back,
Back to
and
back.
then we're gonna get a Rise
New-
project
Yeah.
and a
And
Mars
Mars
project.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Maybe
That's
more than one.
Maybe more.
Yeah.
More
Okay,
than one.
so
Yeah,
you
give
guys
it a little
definitely
bit,
got
yeah.
that record label like DistroKid thing, right? Where you just
Yeah.
like you guys can release.
Just put them out.
There's no limitations in terms of how quickly and how often you
Yeah.
can
And
release.
That's the
Yeah.
best.
There's
That's
no
the best
lag
way
time.
to do
That's
it.
good
especially
because now you can go when you're ready to go.
especially with our plan.
Mm-hmm.
It's about assault. you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Move quick. So you need those. You need.
So now, how do you guys plan? Serious question. How do you plan to gain traction or to market or to bring awareness to this 10 weeks? Because I'm just learning of it right now. But because now you see, like, we need to build a following.
Yes.
We need to get people to be like, yo, okay, did you see last week?
Yeah.
Catch up. Like, you don't want to miss. Like, you don't want to, because you don't want people to. How do we get more people on the train?
See now, I
Yeah.
mean, here's the thing. We're already here.
Yeah.
You heard about it today, and we're already here.
Mm.
That should already tell you the fact that we have some already traction going on
Yeah.
for us. That's one thing. Two, we have content attached to every song, as he was mentioning, and that's already an addition. That's additional value than if you were just to say, "Hey, yo, check out my SoundCloud. Hey, yo, new song, check out my SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, new Spotify. Here, link."
Yeah.
You know. So I mean, the more additional content that we have,
Yeah.
that also sparks interest to what's going on.
People will get to
And-
know us beyond the songs,
and
beyond
I
the
mean,
bars.
consistency is one thing.
Because like even the Genesis is a 1 minute visualizer, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And
Who shoots the visuals?
that's the man right there.
Okay.
And I mean, for that one was Duo.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Duo.
Duo.
Yep.
He's a pretty good director.
Okay. And you produced this?
Yeah, of course we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course I did. Oh, the song itself.
Yeah, the production's
Oh,
you.
yeah, that was me. That was
Okay.
me. Yeah, I'm getting my thing, you know, a little bit here and there.
So 10 weeks.
10 weeks.
10 whole weeks.
10 whole weeks.
Let me just spoil the surprise for you guys. We also part of the content is a web show that premieres on Monday.
A web show.
So everybody that's
you
listening
ain't gotta
right now,
spill the beans,
So
bro.
where can someone
want-
watch the web show?
I would want everyone right now who's listening to go to the AMW Records page and
Okay.
follow it because that's where you'll get all the content.
AMW Records on Instagram.
Yeah.
Come
Okay.
on, now you just spilled all the beans.
Yeah. I want everyone who's listening.
What is a
to
web show? I've
make
never
sure
heard
they
of a
tap
web
in.
show.
You never heard of webisodes?
I mean, I've heard, but like this sounds interesting.
Do you have Google?
Google's-
Have you heard of YouTube? It's a pretty cool thing.
What is that? I know the Radio 254. It's a pretty cool thing.
I've heard about it too.
Yeah, like they're trying out here, but like, what is a web? Like, so what is there's a webisodes to help people get to know more about?
Exactly.
The-
There
okay.
you go.
Yeah, there you go.
It's basically the behind the scenes, the
life.
the life. What we
Yeah,
trying to
the
do.
Okay,
life
okay, I'm interested now. So like, can we see like how the record Crown 2 came about? Is it like visuals with
So now
Kavinya?
now you're gonna have to watch to see that.
you have
Okay, so
to
I
watch
followed the
to
page.
see it, yeah.
Okay.
So 65 follow. We're growing the page.
Already.
We're growing.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
So
Growing daily.
people need to follow that so they can stay updated.
Yes, sir.
And we're definitely gonna see more than Amaz and Rise in terms of like more artists on the label.
Of course. I mean, the whole point of us starting by.
Yo, if you think Kavinya can get a Grammy and you guys know what the fuck you're doing, why not sign her?
See, now that's the thing. Kavinya is at a different phase in her
Okay.
life, as you were mentioning.
Yeah.
I mean, we need to be in the same place with as stars aligning. You know?
Like how you guys
How
stars
we're
aligned.
how
Yeah.
we're aligning.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
our lives are to the point where we need each other and we want to work with each other. So it's like, okay, how can we make it happen?
Okay.
With Kavinia, yes, she may want to work, but she's needed more where she is.
Of course.
Right now. So it's like those stars ain't aligning.
Can I ask a stupid question? Crazy stupid question.
Go for it.
Do you guys beef? The two of you?
Of course.
Yeah, on ideas, especially ideas. That's how
course.
that's how you know that's how you know you're developing something of value, because if you're just yes manning everything, hey, that's dope, that's dope, that's dope, you're not really making any progress, and you're
Yeah.
not testing your ideas against scrutiny.
So you guys will disagree, and then how do you guys now? Because you see, disagreeing is half of it.
So now
Yeah.
here's one thing, right? Okay, I mean personally, I've learned how to try. I've not learned. I'm learning. I'm still. It's a learning process. I don't think you'll ever finish learning how to step outside of your ego. You know, it's one of those things. As long as you have a soul, it comes with an ego.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like I'm trying to learn how to step outside that, and he's doing the same thing. So it's like when we get to a point where we're arguing, and it's like, okay, we're at an impasse. It's like, all right, man, what is it we need to do? What is our problem? How can
What
we
is
solve it?
within control?
You know,
Okay.
as in how can we get past this? And if your ego is aside, you'll find a way to get past it.
For sure,
You know,
for sure.
Rise.
Yeah.
Last time you were here, you threw me off a little bit,
Yeah.
and I've been wondering since.
Uh-huh.
So I know you won't tell me, but I'm going to ask anyway.
Mhm.
So, during the interview,
Mhm.
you said that you had a family member who makes music, or like was in music, or like a musician, like some
Yeah.
some type of family member
Yeah, yeah,
who was like in the industry.
yeah.
Um,
Still in the industry,
yeah.
but behind the scenes.
Yeah, but like, I guess okay. I had a guess, and I don't know if I guessed that day, but I want to know who it is. The person who I feel like it would be in my head would be Wawesh, like Wawesh from Janja. But I think I guessed that day and it was wrong. So I want to know, like, okay, I want to know like your relationship with music and who this person is, and like, did they influence you in any way, or like your music is like your music, love, passion. The reason why you do it is for you.
This was like more of like just a direct influence. It was a family member who I was living with. Actually, this is his brother over here, his younger brother.
Okay.
So, yeah, shout out to Eli in California, aka Politic, aka Young Vega. And he was the first family member that I'm related to directly, who I saw, like, yeah, buy a Mac, get Pro Tools, get all up in the, you know,
Yeah.
the nitty gritties of making music. And from there, I was just inspired, and I followed the lead because I'm about 7 years younger than him. So I grew up watching him make music in his room. And, you know, as we said, God's timing and life pushes you to where you're supposed to be at the end of the day. Right now, he's not making music, but he's still invested in the creative sector, in the industry. And he's part of the people who really support me, like one of my biggest supporters.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like what like so you watched as you were growing up, what were you watching? Like what did you see? What did you learn?
He was making beats, he was engineering, he was recording, he was part of like a collective. So I found it really cool, and I used to rap on my own since I was like 7 years old. So I saw that it can be done by someone I know. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it bigger.
So for the people who don't know, what does like Rise do like on a day-to-day basis? Like what's a day? Well, like what's a day in the life of Rise?
Well, I wake up, open the door, breathe some fresh air, you know. I like opening the window and just breathing some fresh air. I go to the gym, I work out. I love working out.
So it's like a daily thing for you?
Every other day.
Okay.
One day on, one day off.
Okay.
I work out. Then after breakfast, after having a nice doobie, I go over to the studio and we just start the agenda of the day. We have,
So what's the studio called?
and also I'm still a student, unfortunately.
Why did you say unfortunately?
I'm supposed to be done by now, but you know,
Okay.
Corona things.
Okay.
But yeah, that's like taking up a small part of my time, because it's like 1 or 2 classes that I have to do now.
Okay.
So
So is the
apart
studio close by, close to home?
Yeah, I can walk there.
Okay.
And you see, that's like the main side of my life. Then the other side is I'm trying to put this degree to use. I'm trying to do like marketing gigs, digital
Okay.
marketing. But the main thing is I go to the studio and we chop it up. We come up, draw up strategies, record. 1 week will be recording mainly and making beats. 1 week will be strategy, so on and so on.
So where are you going to school and what are you studying?
I'm at Riara University and I'm studying marketing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you do genuinely want to actually go out there and like pursue like opportunities in marketing, like you would like work for a company and like build, because if you do the way you can do brand strategy for yourself, like even how you guys have done this whole rollout. By the way, I want to congratulate you guys on the rollout. Like I love the press kit. I love how you guys put it together. Like you guys did a really good job in terms of packaging it.
Thank you. I hope everyone else sees it the way you're seeing it.
They might see it, they might be jealous, but it was well. Yeah, but like, so would you be able to do the same for, like, if someone said, yo, I have this new water that I'm could you do the same that?
Oh, snap. It's funny you mentioned that because there's a big company right now that's using my idea. Mm-hmm. I'm actually trying to get to the bottom of that. A big company. I won't name the name.
We know your names.
There's a big company. I pitched the idea to their biggest rival.
Mm-hmm.
The rival didn't take it. So the other biggest rival took it, and I was wondering, how did this information leak?
Yeah,
I'm still trying to get to the bottom of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so that's something you would do, like you'll actually go out there and produce or put together pitches or like
I would think
strategies.
I would do it on more like a project basis, not like a full-time career. I would do it on a project basis. I want to apply my skills and knowledge in my own career as a musician and for the label and so on.
So the studio that you guys go to, do you guys are you in the studio together like on a day-to-day basis or how often?
So I run the studio.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you plug the studio? Tell people everything. This is free promo, please.
Yeah, everyone
plug that. We need people to come through there. Book sessions because you're a producer.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna hook them up. You're gonna mix the master, the whole thing.
Sir.
So let's plug the studio.
So everybody who's listening right now,
if you're an artist,
a voiceover, you're a voiceover artist, a voiceover actor. Your brand stealing ideas, you need to record them somewhere. We got you at Sani Studios. Check it again, Sani Studios.
Where is you guys located?
We are located on Comboni Crescent. It's right off Langata South Road, right opposite. You know where Kwea is?
Yes.
Tangaza University.
Right opposite Tangaza College.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's right there. It's a beautiful place. It's an amazing
There's a lot of greenery.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of greenery.
Is it safe to?
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of greenery.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's where we work from most of the time. All the time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the base.
So can people like hit you up for like an album or like an EP? Like
definitely.
And especially for those, we're gonna give you a good charge,
Okay.
Because we're not gonna charge you for single. For single, you're gonna pay for a single.
Yeah.
But for an album, it's a bundle price.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Producer wise, who are the producers at the studio?
Myself and Yoda, aka Black Current.
Black Current. Shout out Black Current again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out Black Current. Shout out Black Current. Shout out Black Current. D-Lane.
Shout out Stars in the Zoo as well.
Stars in the
yes,
Zoo?
sir, yes,
Where's
sir.
Stars in the Zoo?
That's
a homie from way back.
That's him and that's Black Current and another homie from way back.
Okay.
Yeah. Lenny.
So how would you guys define the sounds coming out of AMW?
Revolutionary.
Like what
Afro-urban. We've thought it. He had sticky notes.
Really?
He had sticky notes on the studio, bro. He's writing the name, like what the markets,
That's Rize for you though.
He's writing what the type of music it is, who's going to appeal to you, using his degree already. Look at you, so proud, man.
Yeah, so I would describe it as it's like a renaissance of it's like an African renaissance. Like we're owning it, we're owning our sound, we're owning the energy, we're owning everything. We're not trying to emulate anybody but ourselves.
Okay.
I'm my own biggest inspiration. When I write music, I stop listening to hip hop for months. I sometimes I just listen.
So what do you listen to?
I told you last time I listened to Rumba and Mogidi. Mogidi and Ethiopian jazz.
You really do be listening to Ethiopian jazz. You become jazz songs to listen to.
So like if new Kendrick comes out, you're not listening?
I actually, when new projects come out, I wait almost a month before I listen. It's like I'm kind of affected by the energy that's around the hype of the album. So I wait for it to die down and I digest it myself.
That's literally the same thing with me. I don't like to consume something like the same day it comes out. But you guys need to consume our stuff, right?
Yeah. Crown 2 out today everywhere.
Yeah.
So in regards to now school, when will you be done?
I'll be done next semester.
So just one more semester
Yeah,
left.
just one more semester.
Okay. And then
Shout out my family, man. My biggest supporters.
that's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys drop. So what do you get? Okay. What are the projects coming after the EP is gonna be like?
I would say they're gonna be something that's it's gonna raise a lot of eyebrows in terms of, you know.
I mean, we're gonna already raise eyebrows by the time we get there. People gonna be like The Rock looking on some,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I would say
We'll be all right.
it's definitely gonna be a little bit unexpected.
Really?
Yeah, in terms of, I would say, the overall packaging.
Okay.
Yeah.
Features. Who are you guys working with?
I'm actually right now is when I'm in the phase of organizing my features, actually.
So are the songs
But-
done
but-
and then you send like I want you on this? Or how does it work?
I collab with people that I've collabed with a lot of people, but the ones that I have no trouble working with are the ones that I continuously, like, if we just flow and we complement each other. So I'll shout out Steph.
Mm-hmm.
Steph, I'm looking for you. Steph, I have a track. Trust me, if you
Oh, he
guys
does.
if you guys
He
like
does.
Nikoiza, this one is.
Oh, he does.
So-
Steph is hard to find though. I wouldn't lie.
Yeah, well,
She's been cooking up with Uzer.
Uh-huh. I think she's hard to find for you guys.
Really? So you can find her.
Homie, no.
I think I'm cool with Steph.
Okay.
I think me and Steph fucks with
Hey,
each
call
other.
her on the
Okay.
phone.
I mean, I can call her on the phone too. She'll pick up. But like, so you're trying to get Steph.
Yeah,
You've got
for-
something.
for sure. I have one with Steph.
Mm-hmm.
I have one with this guy over here sitting like he's
Wanjao.
looking like he's ignoring the conversation.
He's
Wanjao, yeah,
Uh-huh.
for sure. I'm working with Wanjao. I'm working with Steph. I'm working with some dope ass producers that I'm waiting for beats from right now.
Mhm.
Amaz, of course, and I think I have one with a few talented singers.
Okay.
Those are pending, so I don't want to name the names.
Do people ask you for features?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you say no?
No. I'll
Say where my
I'll
money at.
If I don't, most of the people who ask me for features are not like forceful with it. They send me the track. They're like, if you fuck with it, tell me. If you don't, tell me.
Yeah.
I like that kind of vibe. So if I don't, I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody asked me for features, man, because I'm about
Hey,
them on their own track.
Amaz has the worst luck with asking for features.
Why?
But one thing we've been discussing a lot is market value. People in Kenya really just look for market value.
Mhm.
If you haven't been, like, this guy has been putting in work on his own for years, studying, applying it, putting it on wax. So his market value has been rising behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But because he hasn't been out there and
In the front lines,
Yeah.
people. I don't know who you are.
Private,
You know.
private wins come before public ones.
That's important.
Me, I've been seen doing this. I've been
Yeah.
seen putting in the 10,000 hours out there. So because people kind of know me, they're a bit more open because they have proof of concept, I guess.
Mm.
But
Hey,
with
man,
this
why
AMW,
you, why you make it seem like I asked everybody for a feature? They all say no. Hey, man, it was like, I mean, there's probably like maybe 2 features that I've tried to work with that
Mhm.
didn't pan
maybe
out.
3. Yeah, 3.
Do you feel like wow?
Come on
Okay,
now.
okay. Let me ask you something now.
Yeah.
In hindsight,
Yeah.
with those features, were you reaching?
Nah.
No. It was
Like,
just-
were you trying for like
it was
people?
more- it was
Were you
more
like
one
hitting up
excitement.
like
Nah.
Nah.
Eric Wainaina and Karun?
I
Temporary.
Here's-
Let's
here's-
call it that.
Okay.
Here's the thing,
Temporary.
here's the thing. I think maybe I don't know. I don't want to say I'm proud.
Mm.
Yeah. But I have that. It's like, hey, man, bro, if you're not gonna, if you don't see me, I don't see you.
Yeah.
If you're with me, you're with me. If you're against me, if you're with me, you're probably against me. So that's my mentality, moving in with everything. So I mean, if I hit you up with a track, and especially, I'm not gonna hit somebody who I don't talk to.
Of course, it's someone I know.
Especially-
Yeah, that's weird.
Especially, I'm gonna hit you up because I've talked to you before and be like, hey, yo, what up, man? Bro, I got a song for you. Bro. I got a song that we need to work with. And when I'm really asking somebody
shit
to
right
jump
here,
on,
nigga?
yeah,
This
when
shit
I'm,
right
asking,
here,
when
nigga?
I'm asking somebody to jump on a song, I'm asking because of the excitement that I feel. It's like, yo, listen, you need to get on this track because if you get on this track, we gonna have one. So I mean, 2 of them, 3. Whatever he said, they didn't pan out, but other ones have. Shout out to Fox Elijah.
Shout out Fox Elijah.
Shout out Fox
Fox.
Elijah. Shout out to Edwin Mlai.
Shout out Edwin Oof, for president.
Ooh, shout out Edwin Mlai, man, because me and the boy got one. Let me tell you, yeah? Huh? You listening to me?
I'm listening to you.
Boy, me and the boy got one. That's the last
Fire.
that's the last track on
of the 10 weeks.
of my
Oh yeah, of his.
of mine. Yeah, that's the last one. He's gonna go last because I went first.
Okay.
So he's gonna have the last track.
Are you guys like dropping posters for each of these songs like
Oh,
this week?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Bro.
Shout out to our visual artist Ninja.
Yeah, Ninja.
Shout
Shout out Ninja.
Sick
Shout out
artist.
Ninja. Yeah, that's
Yeah, you see, he's actually part of AMW as a visual artist.
Okay.
So we're looking to be a bit more like wider of a
We're
spectrum.
gonna have a fashion line. We're gonna
Ooh.
have, you know.
He did the logo actually. Shout out
Yeah.
Ninja. He
Shout
did
out.
the
I told you I
AMW.
like the
Have you
logo.
seen the logo?
I told you I like the. I fuck with the logo
Ooh,
heavy.
The logo is something, hey? Can
Yeah.
you see that on a T-shirt? Can you see?
No,
it on
that's fire.
caps, Yeah.
Yeah.
Because and then it helps
yeah.
it. I see it. I see. Okay. Boom.
Boom.
It's like obvious. Okay, I'm Africa's most wanted.
And it has such a bold.
Hip hop look.
You know,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Rise. Would you ever get into production? I feel like you would be a
Music
dope producer.
production.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
for
I feel
sure.
like you have a good
Yeah, for sure. I've actually studied music. So that's definitely something I'm gonna do after this degree is finished.
Okay. Like you want to go and learn more in terms of music?
I started recording myself in 2020 during lockdown, and it just opened my mind a lot, and it got me interested to like actually know how to do not just be a rapper who records demos in the room. I actually know what I'm doing.
Okay.
It's complicated though. It's like rocket science for me, honestly. The computer side of things. The music side, it's natural. I've been doing music all my life.
You said you started rapping when you were 7.
Yeah.
What were you
so
rapping about at
Yeah.
7, bro? Cereals?
I wish I had those recordings. I used to record myself on the answering machine.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Your parents were not pissed? Like, what the hell is this kid doing?
Nah.
Like you have
You're doing the
important-
most.
You have important messages supposed to be coming in. All you hear
Probably
is, hey,
some
this is
people
Rise.
called the house and heard my
Your
my
raps. Yeah.
And actually, I'm gonna talk to my fam and see if I can get some of those early recordings that
That'd
he
be
did of me
sick,
when I was
yeah.
like 12.
I'll
Yeah.
use that for your album intro.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
I've changed my stage name like 15 million times.
So what's the worst one like he had? In your opinion?
My stage names have always been punchy.
Mm.
Shout out to T-Dub in Atlanta. That's my homie. That's my blood. That's my best friend on earth. He's the one I started rapping with when I was studying in the US, and I think his name was worse than mine.
So what was his name?
His was Icy Boy,
that's
and
bad.
we had no ice. We had absolutely no ice at all.
I mean,
What was your name?
Mine was Icon.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
I think I would even go with Icon even today. That's a
Okay.
dope name. Yeah.
bad names.
Damn. So you've been Icon, you've been Caliber, you've been
Icon,
what else?
Caliber, Peak. Oh, I just remembered my first one that I stuck with all through primary school.
Mm-hmm.
Peak Crazy.
P Crazy.
Yeah.
P crazy, like
P crazy.
Dot crazy.
P.
Like P.
dot
Diddy?
K Crazy.
Oh, that's dope actually. P Crazy.
No,
That's
don't give him.
that's
give
fire.
him props for that.
No, P
A
Crazy.
lot of times I really wish I just went with my last name. These
Dande?
days, yeah, I wish. I really sometimes I
That
wish I
sounds,
was my
sounds
last
like some warrior kind of
Okay.
Shaka
Yeah.
Zulu.
Plus, I didn't even know what it means till like a few years ago. Dande means sparks in Kikuyu,
Okay.
which is pretty cool to me.
That's dope, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out the Dande family, my biggest supporters. And, shout out Wawa. Is listening from Baltimore right now.
Wawa the
big
barber?
cousin. Yeah.
Shout out
Wawa
Wawa,
the
that's
barber.
dope.
Shout out
My
Wawa
boy
the
just
barber.
be dropping them
Yeah.
names and them peoples. Yeah, he'd be like,
That's
hey,
my
shout
big
out my
cousin.
guys from Cali. yeah, my boy from Boston. Hey.
So, Rise. Let me bother Amaz for a quick second.
Bother me, bro.
Why don't I got a pack. You guys sent me a pack, which I was very appreciative of.
Yes, sir.
I know I'm not allowed to play that one song.
Yeah, that one
We're
song.
we're good. Why have I not heard any music of the two of you together?
Oh, so now we're holding that.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, okay, because
Now we're holding that one.
and I think it's interesting
it's
because
a moment.
I feel like it's interesting because the people who heard you back then, they probably forgot or they're not there anymore.
Yeah.
And then also, if you guys come out with music, the two of you together, it's gonna be harder to come out as individuals. You guys are already individual,
Definitely.
but it's important for you guys to come out as individuals and then come out as the unit.
Yeah,
But I'm confused. Like, I want to hear the blend of the two of you because my mind wants to know what that sounds like. It's just everything I've heard, I've not heard the two of you.
Yeah.
So
But
that's a
can
big
you-
question mark in my head. I'm like, do they sound good together? How do they flow?
When you heard both of them individually, did they at any point sound synonymous?
you guys are very different.
So
Yeah, for sure.
you didn't hear any similarities at all, even with beats, with beat selection, with
The production,
production.
I
with,
feel like the sound,
vibe.
A little bit.
a bit of the sound is similar.
Mhm.
But when I heard, because the first one I heard was Good Thing,
Yeah.
and it's not. I couldn't hear him on Good Thing personally, and I'm sorry to be
Now the
speaking for
thing is,
him.
that we have very different styles.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, off the top, we have very different styles, but we can easily. We have very different
Thank you.
styles, but we can easily flow together. You know, because I mean, we're both very experienced lyrically and as rappers.
Y'all's been working over 10 years. What you mean?
As rappers, if you were to put us in a room and say, "All right, go, I need a song," boom, 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 we would come together and give you a song, right? But as individual artists, we also have our unique, specific, like those quirks and whatever's that make us, make Amaz, make Rise.
Yes.
So for him, for example, from just how I see it, he's very, he's not very sing-songy. Yeah, I'm very sing-songy.
Okay.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
He's more just lyrical, and he puts a lot of words
He's
together.
deep.
Yeah, he puts a lot of
Yeah.
words together. Like he has the capability, wordplay. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, for him, it's more about wordplay. For me, it's more about flow, and that's what you would
And melody.
flow and melody. Lyrics, of course, and all that. But that's where you would differentiate our styles at.
Okay.
But I mean, for the question that you're
I wanna hear
asking,
what the two of you
it's
sound like together.
What does it sound like
Well,
together? It's
that,
like
that one exclusive track is us together.
Live and die.
That's
Yeah.
Live and
Okay.
Die. And then,
I'm not allowed to play that again.
No,
I
no,
don't
no.
know.
But the second one is Fire Spitter, and
The name of the song is Fire Spitter.
Yeah.
Fire Spitter.
I want to hear that shit. Okay, so what do you mean? Okay, so you started this, so let's go.
We'll send you the exclusive.
Okay.
I mean, for you, come on, man.
Okay, thank you.
So I mean, Fire Spitter, and those are the first two tracks of us
Together.
together.
Are you guys competitive? Like
Yeah, for
when you're
sure.
going back, like if you're in a song together,
Here's the
is
thing.
Rice trying to smoke? Like how is it coming?
I am allowing no one to smoke me, bro. And he's allowing no one to smoke him.
I can see that.
So it's a matter of, I mean, if however you felt, that's how you felt.
Okay.
You feel me? If we were gonna ask, who killed the track? Was it me or him? It's like, if somebody says him, somebody says me, it's like, all right, cool, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because that's where it's hip hop, bro.
Yeah, but
like
I'm
when-
very competitive. I'll say that, like,
We're not
I'm
making
very
we're not
competitive.
making country music here, We're making hip hop, so it's
Yeah.
like already a
You have to
competitive
spar.
thing.
Sharp. What do they say?
Steel
Iron-
sharpens steels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iron sharpens
Iron
sharpens
sharpens iron.
iron.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
So
say steel sharpens steel.
you Rice, so cool. You guys have music together.
Show.
But we're not gonna. The agenda is to first push the individual.
No,
With
the agenda is to first push
AMW,
AMW,
Africa's
yes,
Most
sir.
Wanted. So that's the agenda number
That's
one.
The agenda.
Okay. There's a question you guys didn't answer for me. Rise. I was saying, do you guys beef? I mean, like, can you guys like be like, nah, I'm pissed at you today. I don't want to hear it. Like, how do you? Because you know how you know someone's your bro when you can beef about something, then you move on. Like even any relationship, like you fight.
You don't just move on.
Yeah.
Take accountability.
So how do you guys work?
We solve these problems by talking it out.
Accountability is the main thing that you will ever need to solve a problem with anyone.
Yeah.
If you can understand, and that's the thing about taking your ego out. It's like once you can take accountability of your BS, and I mean, and they take accountability of theirs.
Yeah.
Hautakuwa na shida.
Of course.
After that, you guys will just have to come and
So nyi mupigana, Rise.
Yeah, for sure.
About what? Bitches, money,
ideas. You see,
It's
small minds discuss
yeah.
bitches and money.
Yeah.
Big real minds discuss ideas.
So we argue about, let's say, for example, he wants to do this, he wants to do one thing, and I'm like, nah, bro, we can't do that. And he's like, no, why can't we do that? And I'm like, nah, bro, we can't do that because of this. So I mean, we'll go back and forth, and emotions is running high. People getting hot-headed, and it's like, hey, man, we have to do it this way because this is how I see it.
Yeah.
And so, like, I mean, when we get to that point, when it's an impasse, it's like, all right, bro, we have to come to a civilized, whatever, where we both, and that's the thing, win-win. If you can find a win-win situation where both parties leave with an understanding of, all right, cool, maybe we don't have to do it exactly how I wanted it to do it. We can incorporate something of yours. We can incorporate this and this and this, and tumalizane hapo and we move.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I didn't.
Amma, what do you think?
Yeah, for sure. That's how it works. That's how it works.
I didn't think we would go. I didn't think we would go as extensive as we did.
Oh, for sure.
Time has flown.
Yeah.
It's flown. The two things that I want to say, two things. Meeting the two of you, there's something that I like. I like that you guys are different in the sense of how Rize is different from how Amaz is. And in terms of how you guys think, how you guys view things. So I like that even like we had an outside conversation. It's like there's a guy who can talk to Amaz and then he won't talk to Rize. And you need that because sometimes I need to talk to this like I need so I feel like
Good cop, bad
yeah,
cop.
you guys have a good balance. Especially even like what you bring in regards to production and mixing and mastering and engineering. And then what Rize brings in regards to marketing, but also being in the industry and having connections and being the guy he is. Rize is like this. He's chap. Many people are not as fast when they don't catch things. Rize knows how to maneuver through what he needs to get through. So it's like you guys complement each other really well. What I need from you guys, and I'm sorry, I have to ask you for something, but what I need from you guys is I need you guys to do a better job marketing the releases, because I would be very, very sad if you guys pull off an incredible feat such as releasing a song every week and it goes unnoticed. No one feels it. Nobody knows it happens. Imagine if someone in August like, oh, you guys did what? You guys have like we don't know about the that's my I ask of you, please.
Yes, definitely.
Invest in Instagram ads. Put out those visuals. Have the
People
web.
are gonna get tired of our faces eventually.
They need to. They need to.
That's the game.
But like definitely, because there's something here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do my part and spread the fire as much as I can. I'm gonna play the music.
Much, man. You're the real MVP.
Yeah. I'm gonna share the music. I'm gonna play the music. I'm gonna share what I can on socials. But like, I need more people to know what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
I need more people to know what Africa's Most Wanted is. I need even more people to know who is Amaz, what is he about? Who is Rize, what is he about? What is this crown? What are you talking about? What is the genesis? Because what you guys have that a lot of people don't have is the substance.
Mm.
Like you guys are talking about
Definitely.
real shit. And it's not that he pulled up in the Bentley. You don't even have a Bentley. You stay at your mom's house, shut the fuck up. You guys are joking.
Yeah.
But like you guys are speaking substance.
Yeah,
So I feel like we do need that.
I think that's where I had a hard time when this guy was away. I had a hard time connecting with a lot of artists because I'm so like.
I see your tweets all the time, and I'm like, this guy is a thinker. I know, like he's not on some surface level BS.
I can rap some things if they don't make sense to me. If really, literally and like just figuratively, if it doesn't make sense to me and I don't feel it, I'll be like, nah, I can't do that.
So, I have 2,400 people listening right now.
Shout out to you.
So I want you guys to end the show. It's 10 o'clock. I have to go home.
Yeah, we all have to go home.
And these guys are here late because you guys are supposed to come early because you live on the other side of the world.
Bro, let me tell you, the mission coming here, like we thought we missed this interview.
No, I appreciate you
Like
guys.
we completely thought, like we were the.
No, Wanja was late. He helped,
we were traffic there at State House, and then we realized, bro, we have like 15 minutes to the show, bro.
He texted me. I appreciate you texting me.
Yeah.
That was a good heads up. I appreciate that.
Like we really need to figure out how we're gonna get there because we're not making it on time, clearly. So we had to jump out the car.
Jumped on some duties, some duty gang.
Really?
Bro, real quick.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Like, and then
Pull
my
up.
duty took me all the way down the other side, bro. I was telling you, that's why the pin is.
Yeah, because it took you to the whatever the
Yeah.
Google Maps takes you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I mean, we had to come today, and like the fact that all those things were standing, those barbed wires were standing in our way. But regardless of that, we just knew we had to make it here today, and man, thank God we did.
There's a girl here. Her name is Vivian Monene. She says y'all are blessing my ears right
That's
now.
my girlfriend. Shout out to Vivian.
She says you guys are blessing her ears right
Shout
now.
out to my girl,
Yeah.
Vivian.
So-
Shout out to Wawa in Baltimore again. and
Shout out everybody
to all the
listening.
fans and
Yeah.
followers.
So AMW is here.
AMW. AMW.
Hell yeah.
Crown 2 is out.
Yes.
The Genesis is out.
Live and Die next week.
Live and Dine. Ooh! You guys just heard that today. It's an
Live and Die
exclusive.
next week.
I can't play it again.
If
but
you weren't
guys,
listening,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, son.
Wait for next week Friday, right?
Yeah,
so is
next
it,
week
is it, is it every Friday?
And follow the AMW
Every Friday.
page. You'll get the pre-save
As
link. You'll
soon
get
as-
everything.
as-
And the episodes come out on Mondays, you said.
Mondays.
Okay.
Monday. Yeah.
So what do you guys want to tell the world? I have people from all over the fucking world. Mexico, Italy, everyone's listening. What do you guys want to tell them? They're listening to you
Wow.
guys. What do you guys have to say?
Shout out to all the Kenyans across the world listening and everyone who's inspired by Kenya. It's a beautiful country. Shout out to all the followers of Rise, all the Amaz followers, everyone who's all the early birds to AMW, Africa's Most Wanted. We appreciate you. And as you heard, I'm a marketer, so I'm gonna look through who actually followed us first, and I'm gonna contact you guys.
Ooh, pressure. Nah, man, but like, I mean, here's the thing, yo. To be young and to be starting something that you really you've been dreaming for forever, and it's inspiring for everyone, you know, because everyone has that thing, you know, that seed that's been planted in them, that gift that they have that no one else has been imparted with that gift, you know, and so we're all here trying to make a contribution in one way or another. So the fact that we have this opportunity coming together, that my bro was talking about God's timing, it's an amazing thing. So I mean, to have 2,400 people from Mexico, you know, wherever listening to us talk about our dreams.
Not
that,
little,
you
yes.
know, our little big dreams.
Yeah.
You know, it's a blessing, you know. So I mean, big up to you. AMW to the world, Africa's Most Wanted. We're here and we're here to stay, you know. We're moving everybody else out. You know, the U-Haul is outside. It's going to take you guys to your new residence. Thank you for coming. Thank you for staying. You know what I mean? Amaz, Book of Amaz. Check that out. My homie, what's your name? What's your tag?
Real recognize real recognize Rise. Real Rise _254.
So, as I end the show, I'm really inspired because a lot of people would be telling you, you guys tried this music thing a long time ago. It didn't work. Why are you still at it? What are you doing? But you guys are committed to something. You've come together. You have a beautiful vision, and you're going for it. Like the fact that you guys started a long time ago and are here now.
Hey, thank God that we had a good early head start, actually. So it's more inspiration.
And we always be
see,
kidding
yeah,
about how we prefer to blow up with the stuff that we have now.
Then the Vibe City
Like,
stuff, you know?
way more.
I mean, if you hear the stuff we have now,
I'm telling you.
no.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, like, I mean, we've sent you a pack.
I know, and I know
But
that
we
you guys
ain't-
have individual.
We haven't sent you
and then a joint.
the pack. You know? So, I mean, hey, I'm going to leave it at that.
Hey,
Yeah.
guys, I'm gonna leave you guys with the Genesis. I was in the building with AMW Records. That's Rise. That's Amaz. Get to know who they are. Follow them on social media. They have a dope Instagram page where they're gonna be seeing a lot of stuff from them. So check them out. My name is Jokia254. It's been a pleasure. I want to apologize for staying a bit late. I want to wish you guys the best. Have a great weekend. I'll be back next week. But enjoy. This is AMW, the Genesis. Stay tuned. Follow them. They have a lot coming. Stay tuned.
AMW.
Bless.
We are. You see the flower, the womb, the rose that grew from the concrete, the light that showered the tomb, the firstborn.